Get your syrup ready. I say he ain't black. He just ashy as fuck.
Welcome to Waffle Time. Definitely witness protection. Welcome to Waffle Time.
Waffle Time.
It is I, the Deuce of Christmas.
Deucey.
Wait, wouldn't that be Mr. Hanky?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Welcome to Waffle Time.
Get your syrup.
Bro, you know what I just thought?
What?
I just thought of the gift that I had told myself I was going to get you.
Reggie?
Yeah.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
tell me because it's a Christmas episode.
Well, the gift I was going to get you, instead of all the random shit I did get you,
Yeah.
was the complete Calvin and Hobbes fucking.
Oh, shit. I would have loved that.
Yeah. But instead,
There's more Christmases and my birthday's next month, so I'm not worried about
truths. All truths. Gerald
Gerald's,
got himself a dinosaur tooth.
yes, he did. He was shocked by it. Really happy, too, so he got a fossil.
Yeah, boy.
We make dreams happen.
Man, this one came from Morocco.
Yeah.
An African tooth.
There's like
97 million years old.
what?
Isn't Morocco in Africa?
I think Morocco's in South. I don't forget. I don't want
I
to be
think
wrong.
Morocco's like...
It's not in South America.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure it's not South America?
Positive.
I don't think you're right there, bud.
What happens if I am?
I get
Mhm.
to punch your daughter.
You do that anyway. North
Morocco
Africa.
is located in North Africa in the Maghreb region.
You said Africa, not North Africa. Be specific, nigga.
weird.
Africa's Africa.
Morocco just sounds like
South
maybe it's
America,
because of
yeah.
maracas, but it just sounds like it should be in South America. The name of it, Morocco, doesn't fit with Nigeria and Tangiers and
Well, if it helps,
Madagascar.
all those are the right side. This one's top left.
Closest to the whiteys in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Maracas,
I think they're more of a Spaniard African
Spafricans.
lineage.
Those Spafricans.
Behold
The
the
tooth.
artifact.
The first in the mini collection.
I could just pop it right up in there.
All right, today on Waffle Time. Oh shit! Like, share, show friends. Don't take it serious. The
Yeah.
things that we say at the beginning. Sorry.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
It's Christmas time. We're giddy.
It's Christmas, baby.
The Grimmicks.
We also had the Wrap Shop Company Christmas party, and
Which went over very well.
it did go pretty well.
It
I
went
mean,
fairly smoothly.
well, I suck at bingo.
I don't know how you can't
I
really
don't
suck
know.
at bingo. You just
I have
We're
no luck at
unlucky.
bingo.
Bingo.
I don't have luck at bingo. All my luck was used up by the other two. I just read them out. Like I was like, I don't even want to like, not necessarily don't like. I'm not a bingo person.
I
Like,
can't do bingo.
You
like-
want to yell
I-
out numbers and
I-
then have me put a thing on it and then wait until I get 5 in a row? It's just
I thought it was funny that we gave up on bingo early and just fucking said winner takes all.
and then came back to it because we were taking too long on games because we took too long on bingo in the first place.
Yeah.
Took too long on bingo and gifting and eating and everything.
Well, that's because we were supposed to bingo while we eat, but then everybody stood around the table in the back. I was like, I thought we was going up front.
Oh, we're the cinnamon
Reggie
rolls.
was on the
They looked good.
They were decent.
I
Enjoyed 'em.
What, the cinnamon rolls?
yeah.
Oh, they were good. I brought two home.
I just didn't want to eat them and have to run to the bathroom.
Today on Waffle Time, we have a little. I mean, it's all the same Christmas theme, but we did it a little different. So we're gonna discuss some things, and we each brought our own subject, kind of. So, I wouldn't say I'm enamored, intrigued by AI. I use my Snapchat AI, which isn't probably the best version.
And it's still good.
But I use my Snapchat AI as like a
Sounding board.
It's a secretary. It's my waffle secretary. So when I'm like, what can we do to improve the podcast? I'll send my waffle secretary a little blurb and say, hey, what do you think we could do to improve the podcast? These are things we already do. And then they're like, behind the scenes stuff and live. I'm like, okay, those are two things. What else is there? But she doesn't ever give me anything. Anyway. And we have used the AI in the past for things like the Macabre Monday, the final Macabre Monday of this year.
Yep.
We also heard that that's not really a fan favorite, so that will probably not be next year's Halloween time theme. We'll come up with something if we want to make it thematic.
You can all send in suggestions if y'all want to.
Because, like, we could have remembered Goosebumps and stuff and gotten more into it than...
Or go in depth on scary movies.
Yeah. Because now the Wayans brothers are back, so we're curious.
Yay.
Anyway, so, yes, I was tasked with stories. Christmas stories. Damn, I should have done up on that rooftop on one of them. Fucking night before. 'Twas the night before Christmas. So what I did is I asked my AI to rewrite some stories as a specific genre. So I'll have the boys, I did one for each of us. I have the boys read them. See if they know the genre. I feel like Reggie's might be easy.
Yeah, it says it.
Well then, you don't have to guess.
Okay.
Just don't tell the audience.
Okay.
But I feel like yours will probably be easy to guess. I'm not sure. I didn't read entirely through Gerald's, but I know what I told her to come up with. I don't know if she did a good job. And then mine is different. So let's start with Reggie telling us about
Christmas. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm reading from my phone.
This is the first time reading this.
It was a cold, dark December night in the small town of Frostville. The streets were eerily quiet, with only the occasional whisper of the wind breaking the silence. The townfolk had locked their doors and drawn their curtains tight, for they knew the legend all too well. Santa Claus was coming to town. But this wasn't the jolly old man with a sack of toys that children dreamt about. No, this Santa was different. They said he knew when you were sleeping and when you were awake, but not in the comforting way. He watched from the shadows, his eyes glowing a sinister red, and he had a list of those who had been naughty, and his punishments were far from festive. Parents tucked their children into bed, whispering warnings to be good, to stay silent, and to never ever look out the window. Because if you did, you might see him. His figure looming in the darkness, his breath visible in the frosty air. He moved silently, leaving no footprints in the snow, but his presence was unmistakable. As the clock struck midnight, the air grew colder, and a chilling laugh echoed through the town. Doors creaked, and lights flickered as Santa made his rounds. The unlucky ones who caught a glimpse of him never spoke of what they saw, their eyes filled with a terror that words could not describe. So remember, if you hear the faint jingle of bells and the sound of heavy boots on your roof this Christmas Eve, stay in bed, close your eyes, and pray that you've been good this year, because Santa Claus is coming to town, and he's not bringing gifts.
If you don't know if you've been good or not, then
Yeah, that's on you.
don't pray if you've been good.
My favorite part of this was because you had sent the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure, let's turn Santa Claus is coming to town into a horror story.
So That was better than any creepypasta that goddamn AI wrote for us. Like, I got a little more chills from fucking hearing about Santa Claus. Like, hold up, he doing what? He's gonna just be outside the window.
So the prompt
That was
you
pretty
sent
good AI.
me, what was the original? I may have ran it through my secretary. Yeah. So the first prompt was, I don't know if I should just read that one and then read the one that I remade.
Yeah, you just read your remake. It's probably better.
The first one was supposed to be. Well, I don't want to read it. I'll say it after I read this one.
Yes.
All right. She added some more juice to this one.
I don't think that my AI understood that assignment very well because I also tried it with a couple other
Adjectives?
other genres that are similar, and it still kept giving. It does not like that story. Like it has trouble with the particular story that
It just
it's
doesn't
about.
like that trope.
No, it just doesn't like because yours is Rudolph, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a guessing game at this point. But like I did a version earlier in the week about it too, as a different. What was it? I tried to get it to do like a buddy cop
Okay.
with fucking Hermie and Rudolph and shit from like the movie, and it wouldn't give me a goddamn thing. Like it was like, yep, they found the abominable, they pulled a tooth out, the end. I was like, what? How is that? Or like the first time I did it, it tried to pair him with Blitzen, the grizzled old detective. I was like, this is fucking. But then they explaining the hijinks of the buddy cop. It was like they met a Jack in the Box that played tricks. There was an avalanche. There was this. They escaped. On to the next thing. I was like, what? Every time I tried to make it more in depth, it just couldn't give me anything. So I hope yours did better. It may have been how I was describing it. I wasn't really.
She did good.
I wasn't trying. Super.
Kelly always does good. All right.
You're more descriptive than me with your
Here we go.
inputs.
A little bit. I mean, I don't think it's that descriptive. I said make it better.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Jenkins.
As Christmas Eve approached, the North Pole was shrouded in an eerie, unnatural fog. Santa was getting ready for his annual journey when a strange, cold wind blew through the workshop, extinguishing the lights. The elves huddled together, their eyes wide with fear. Rudolph's nose glowed faintly in the darkness, but it wasn't the comforting red light they were used to that flickered with a ghostly blue hue, casting long, sinister shadows on the walls. Santa, sensing something was terribly wrong, called out, "Rudolph, we need your help more than ever tonight." Rudolph stepped forward, his eyes filled with an unsettling determination. As they took off into the night, the fog grew thicker, and an ominous silence replaced the usual festive cheer. The reindeer flew through the heavy mist, their breath visible in the freezing air. Suddenly, a chilling howl echoed through the night, and the sleigh jolted violently. Santa and the reindeer were thrown off course, landing in a desolate, snow-covered forest. The trees loomed overhead, and their branches twisted into grotesque shapes. Rudolph's nose dimmed further, barely providing enough light to see. As they trudged through the snow, they heard whispers and saw flickering shadows darting between the trees. Santa's jolly demeanor was replaced with a grim resolve as he led the way, clutching his sack of presents tightly. They stumbled upon an old abandoned cottage. The door creaked open on its own, revealing a dark, musty interior. Inside, they found a tattered map that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. It showed a way out of the forest, but the path was marked with ominous symbols and warnings. With no other choice, they followed the map, each step filled with dread. The forest seemed to close in around them, and the whispers grew louder, forming incomprehensible words that sent shivers down their spines. Just when they thought they couldn't go any further, Rudolph's nose flared brightly, cutting through the darkness. They burst out of the forest, back into the clear night sky. The fog lifted, and the familiar twinkling stars reappeared. They had escaped the nightmare, but the memory of the haunted forest would stay with them forever. From that night on, Rudolph's nose never glowed the same way again, and the North Pole was forever changed by the horrors they had encountered.
What the fuck?
What was the trope supposed to be?
Not that.
It was supposed to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a stoner comedy twist. They took PCP.
Definitely not that. I was like, what?
I was like, hey, Callie, can you turn it into a horror, but make it a little bit more comedy? And she pretty much just repeated what the other, well, like half of what the...
Reggie's was?
No, pretty much kind of like the story that was before, just repeated half of it. And I was like, no, that's not even the full story. And no, just turn it into a horror. And then boom. I was like, oh. Whoa. Good job, Cal.
Did you do a horny trope?
I mean,
Rudolph with his 30-inch dick.
Kind of. I was intrigued to hear the stoner comedy. God.
I read through it and I was like, oh my God. Hearing Santa say, dude. It's like, dude.
What are
I
the...
was hoping to see Santa cleaved in half or something.
I'm going to just read the speaking parts. It's like, whoa, dude. Santa said, your nose is like totally lit. We could use that to guide the sleigh tonight.
It hurt me reading that, and I was like, I don't know if I can say that, man.
Rudolph, a bit dazed but always up for an adventure, shrugged and said, "Sure thing, man. Let's do it."
I feel like
Hey,
Shaggy and
Rudolph,
Scooby could do
Blitzen
that.
called. You're like the ultimate GPS, man.
Sure, read like Scars or
Skarsgård?
no, like
Squishgar?
Squidgar or Toki. These guys,
All right,
dudes.
I'll give you the theme.
Synopsis?
At
Trope?
the end.
Okay.
In a small, desolate town,
Werewolves.
we're going to have Australian accent in this one. I don't
Alright.
know why.
Crikey.
That works.
Froggy. In a small,
Crikey.
desolate town, blanketed by eternal winter. I can't. I could do it, but I feel offensive doing it.
Got to the Australians and crikey, what's he doing?
Right, mates. A lonely girl named Clara wandered the icy streets. One day, she stumbled upon an old abandoned hat in the snow. Feeling an inexplicable pull, she placed it on a snowman that she had built. And to her astonishment, the snowman came to life. His name was Frosty, and he had an air of mystery and melancholy about him. Frosty's eyes, made of coal, seemed to hold the secrets of the world beyond the frozen landscape. Clara found herself irresistibly drawn to him, despite the coldness that emanated from his very being. Their connection was immediate, and as they spent more time together, Clara's heart warmed in ways she had never known before. But as the days grew darker and the nights colder, Clara discovered the truth about Frosty. He was cursed, bound to the snow and ice, unable to feel the warmth of love or life. The hat that brought him to life was enchanted, but it also held the key to his demise. If removed, Frosty would melt away, leaving nothing but a memory in the snow. Despite this looming threat, Clara couldn't deny her feelings. She and Frosty shared stolen moments in the moonlit nights, their love growing deeper with each passing day. They danced under the stars, their breath visible in the cold air, and whispered promises of an impossible future. One fateful night, a fierce blizzard approached. Frosty told Clara the only way to break the curse was for someone to willingly give up their warmth for him. Clara, torn between her love and her life, made the ultimate sacrifice. She placed the hat on Frosty's head one last time, feeling her own warmth fade as his icy touch grew stronger. In the end, Frosty was freed from his curse, but at a great cost. Clara's body lay still in the snow, her spirit forever entwined with the winter. Frosty, now a man, mourned the loss of his beloved, knowing their love had transcended the boundaries of life and death. Every winter, when the first snowflake fell, Frosty would visit the spot where Clara sacrificed and saved him. Whatever. He would stand in silence, feeling the cold embrace of the snow, and remembered the dark, beautiful romance that had changed his life forever.
So there's a new movie on Netflix called Hot Frosty.
Right?
That movie would have been way better if we went that route. Just to clarify, I might have been looking at my phone in the beginning. Is Clara a human?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because in my mind, I kept thinking of reindeer. Because isn't Rudolph's chick named Clara or something like that?
Clarice.
Clarice? I don't know.
Something like that.
But that whole story, I was thinking reindeer. I was like, okay.
So
Okay.
I have been hearing a lot about dark romances.
Yeah.
So I said Frosty the Snowman is a dark romance.
I wonder where from.
And that was actually, I didn't read through any of them beforehand.
I mean, that was pretty good.
That one was actually decent. You got a weird little kink, don't you, Waffle Secretary? You've been hanging out with my wife, haven't you?
Yeah, every night.
I go to sleep, they're just chatting. Hey, Waffle Secretary.
Hey, girl.
My phone just lights up. Like, oh, God.
Oh, that's funny.
But that, I felt like that. You did pretty decent, AI. The stoner comedy one, maybe not as much.
No.
It just didn't do good with Rudolph, no matter what I did to it, realistically. Like I said, I
think
tried.
Rudolph's its favorite story, and it was like,
It's
I
like,
can't.
fuck you, bro.
I ain't making a stoner. What the fuck?
Well, I tried the buddy cop one, like I said.
Nothing.
It came up with the Blitz and shit first, and I was like, no, I want it more like the movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where he's buddy cop with the little dentist dude, and it kind of followed that, but not really. And I was like, okay, can you give me more depth on the actual shenanigans that took place? That's what buddy cop movies are about,
Yeah, shenanigans.
is the shenanigans. So give me more shenanigans. And it wrote a little blurb about some shit or the other, but it wasn't great. So
I don't know. I like the stories.
they were pretty nice. If you guys want Waffle Tales of Christmas book, we need an illustrator, but we'll put it out, I guess.
We can AI generate that too.
Read them to your children.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Did yours do a better job than mine?
I just asked her. I was like, hey, could you write a song for the podcast?
Oh, jeez.
She's like, yeah, here's a catchy little tune for your podcast. Hey there, friends, come gather around. We've got a show that's talk of the town. With Gerald, Jake, and Reggie, too. We've got some skills to share with you. Learn to paint, cook, sew, or sing, writing stories. We do everything. Join our podcast. Let's have some fun. Teaching each other till the day is done. From the kitchen to the canvas bright, each episode's a brand new light. Special guests with talents to show. Tune in now. Let's start the show. Learn to paint, cook, or sew or sing, writing songs. We do everything. Join our podcast. Let's have some fun. Blah, blah, blah. So grab your headphones. Don't delay. Our podcast is just a click away. With every skill and every guest, we promise you, it's the very best.
I like it, but
then the outro is, so come along and don't be late. Gerald, Jake, and Reggie can't wait to share the joy, the laughs, and thrills on our podcast, Learning New Skills.
So basically, the only thing that your AI knows about our podcast is that you wanted people to teach us stuff at one point.
yeah.
So it's like,
I need to talk to her some more.
let's go hard into that.
I'm going to be like, hey, I need you to do some research for me.
So my because I've talked so much about different
Things.
sounding board, trying to see if AI knows better than the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
And like, this bitch put Dubby in one of my creepy pastas. Like, I've talked too much about the podcast with the fucking AI at this point. All right, y'all. We're going to take our break just a smidge early today. I hope you enjoyed the waffle song. When we come back, we got sauce with something
I got you with something.
about Christmas movies. We'll be back. BRB.
BRB. Well, no.
Are you sick of energy drinks that taste like they were made in a chemistry lab? Let me introduce you to Dubby. This energy drink powder is made in the U.S. and comes in custom flavors that are so good, they might just make you forget your ex.
And the best part, each drink costs $1 or less. That's cheaper than a pack of gum. So you can fill your day without feeling like you're breaking the bank.
Exactly. So kick those sugary drinks to the curb and grab Dubby for a clean, tasty energy boost. And here's the cherry on top. Use code DUBMP, that's code DUBMP, for 10% off your order. Because who doesn't want to save a few bucks while feeling like they could run a marathon? Or at least walk briskly to the fridge.
Welcome back to Waffle Time.
Waffle time.
So, do you guys like saucy nuggets? Well, too bad. I have nothing that relates to that. So,
The only thing I like that has sauce in the name, besides, of course, the Saucer's Fellow, is like the sauced and loaded different things they make at Jack in the Box. Like they have the sauced and loaded wedges and sauced and loaded curly fries. Those are pretty good. But I don't think that, like, because Wendy's has the saucy nuggets.
all right.
I doubt I'd be.
I had wet wings on Tuesday, and I find
Wet.
that I like dry wings better.
Wet wings.
Sauce on them.
Okay, because I thought this was a restaurant. I was like, why the
no.
fuck did you go there? Because I wouldn't have. Welcome to Wet Wings.
So,
It's like in a fucking bowl of water. Just your wings floating there.
that's gross.
Thank you
Extra
for joining us
soggy,
at Wet
please.
Wings.
All right, so since we're going along with Christmas, because it is coming up so fucking fast, Jakey Bake went with Christmas Stories. Reggie went with Bleed. So I decided to go with
Redacted.
Christmas Movies. Or on that note, we can even say Christmas or TV shows.
Christmas
There are some
specials and such.
specials that stick pretty prominent in your mind. I can't think of any at the moment, but actually the only one I can think of is Futurama.
Oh,
Fucking
that's because
Christmas
of Reggie's
ones.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Reggie's story immediately made me think of was Futurama, because Santa Claus is fucking blowing people up and shit.
Yeah. So my question is, like, I would like, first off, I'm gonna list some movies just to juice your guys' brains up for a list of Christmas movies. So I went ahead and compiled a list of classic Christmas movies and then a list of comedies and horrors. Because I have some fucking, actually that is number one on the horror list. So classics, we have Home Alone, Elf, Polar Express, It's a Wonderful Life. I don't think I've seen that one. A Christmas Story, Love Actually.
Elf is a classic.
Right. The Santa Claus, Miracle on 34th Street, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and The Holiday. Now, for a list of comedy Christmas movies, we got National Lampoon Christmas, Bad Santa, Scrooge the Night Before, Four Christmases, Deck the Halls, Office Christmas Party, The Ref, Christmas with the Cranks, and Jingle All the Way. Now, for horror movies, number one, Krampus, Black Christmas, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Gremlins, Better Watch Out, Christmas Evil, Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, Anna and the Apocalypse, The Lodge, and A Christmas Horror Story.
There's a new one. Terrifier 3 takes place during Christmas.
We're not going to count that one. All the fans out there. Anyways, give me a list of 5 movies that when it's Christmas time or you're in a Christmassy mood that you would put this on without fail, even though you've seen it a fucking shit ton of times, that you don't mind watching.
I'm ready.
I knew you would be, Reggie.
First one that comes to mind, Lethal Weapon. Christmas movie. The first one.
All right. It's during Christmas, so I can't fight that it's not a Christmas movie. Like, it's... Even Bruce Willis said it's not a Christmas movie.
That's Die Hard.
Yeah,
It goes...
Die Hard.
That's Die Hard. Lethal Weapon is Murtaugh and
I'm too old for this
Riggs.
shit.
Yeah.
But that happens during Christmas, too, right?
Riggs.
Yeah, so it's a Christmas movie. If
Yeah,
it happens
Christmas
during
movie.
Christmas, it's considered a Christmas movie.
Riggs.
Like Halloween. That's
happens during
definitely a Christmas movie.
Hanukkah.
Well, Nightmare Before Christmas. Takes place during Christmas. 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one keeps coming on, and I've been tempted to watch it, but I'm like, I'm fucking Whitey, and this is the whole show makes me uncomfortable kind of watching it now. I'm like,
That's a technical foul.
technical foul.
Christmas Without Fail. I watched one earlier this month. It's not coming to me.
He did not say what I was expecting yet.
Santa Clauses. Love them. And this is easier for the Halloween ones. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm fine with the Jim Carrey, but I always have to watch the cartoon one.
Did we stomp the Stumpa? Said, did we stomp the Stumpa?
No, he just didn't say what I expected him to say.
Which one?
Stumped you, Reggie.
We'll see if he said it.
Okay, don't forget it.
I'm not going to forget it.
Okay, so Elf for sure.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Good.
Well, I was literally just thinking of one that wasn't necessarily a Christmas movie, but it put me. Snow Dogs.
Yeah.
Like, it's not Christmas time, but it's in snow and shit. So, and then
I mean,
it's
by
not a
default,
Christmas movie at all.
I could have done Cool Runnings.
But once again, it's snowy. Is the Day After Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Like, for some reason, like I want to watch that.
I always watch it during Christmas.
It's like, yeah, I want to see this fucking world covered in ice. That's 4, right?
Yes.
And
I know there's a movie I need to find and watch.
I never was a fan of those claymation ones.
I loved the claymation ones.
No, I'm Mr. Shut the fuck up, bitch. When my nose glows. Shut up, bitch. Jesus fucking Christ, quit doing cocaine. You whiny, nasally little bitch. Bleep this out, but I bet he was a Jew.
I feel like that's contradictive.
Okay, don't bleep it out, but I bet he was Jewish.
I'm going to bleep both times so people have no idea.
Bet he was
It'll be funnier.
Fucking black motherfucker. I'm censoring myself and Jacob is doing it.
Rudolph is black?
Rudolph's a bitch.
Okay.
So he's like super white.
Everyone's picking on me and doesn't like me because my nose glows.
Look,
Deal
bro,
with it.
I'd want you away from me too because I think you'd part radioactive. Ain't never seen a fucking reindeer with a glowing nose. Sorry if I'm a little cautious.
Like, if I'm a deer, I don't want you to. Like, you
No.
gonna get me got by literally anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's,
Your nose gives you away. Fuck
there's
yeah.
Yetis out there, motherfucker. They're looking at
Yeah,
you.
the
They can see your...
abominable.
Yeah. My last movie. Okay, I'm gonna say The Grinch with
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey, mostly because
It's good.
it's
Jim
good,
Carrey.
and I want to fuck those Who's. I also want to talk about how they had a key party
Yeah.
the night that the Grinch was found.
Yeah.
Probably.
No,
they-
no,
like, it
they
shows
straight up
the-
had a key party
I
They
haven't
were
seen
putting
the
their
Grinch for a
keys
while.
in a bowl.
in a bowl.
And
Get
I'm
it?
pretty sure like
Get it,
that's,
who's?
they're having an orgy.
Yeah,
Get it,
So,
who's?
it's like, all right,
straight up key party.
that's
Like
Pretty
they
dope.
took some fucking liberties with that movie.
yes they did. Like the one elf, the mayor's bitch, I think it is, the one that was
Yeah.
super into the Who.
To the Grinch?
Yeah, or the Grinch got me turned the fuck on when she was like, I was like, I wish I was the Grinch. Got me all greened up over here, baby. Sorry, I got hair on me. I ain't green, but I can eat an onion for you, baby. I
Okay.
can eat an onion for you.
It dawned on me too. The only reason he has Max is because someone sent him to the dump.
That's pretty fucked up.
That is fucked up.
So
Fuck
there's
the
a
Who's.
Who. And yeah, fuck the Who's. Y'all a bunch of.
Yeah, the Who's didn't have
Anybody.
any redeeming qualities.
Were there any black Who's, or was the Grinch technically the nigga of the town?
I think there was some.
There
think
probably
there
were,
maybe
but
was.
fuck them black Who's, because disgrace on you and disgrace on your Who nigga families.
All of them.
Who nigga? That nigga. Who?
I'm still shocked all that took place on a fucking snowflake.
Also, like when Horton hears a Who, are those the same Who's?
Probably. Yeah. I think so. I mean, there's another Grinch story, but it's about Halloween.
How the Grinch fucked Halloween.
Right in the butt, so.
He sees Jack Skellington. He's like, yeah, fuck that Santa nigga. I know where he keeps the sleigh. Let's go.
Okay, Jake,
Get it.
what are your go-to Christmas ones?
I don't have any.
Fuck, I redact that. What did I say? I take one of mine off. Let's say the third one. I don't remember what it was.
Day after tomorrow? Or Snow Dogs?
I'll take Snow Dogs off and I'll put Christmas with the Cranks.
That's a good movie.
I actually like that one. Tim Allen's good in it, and it makes me think of, well, when I was married and living that picket fence life, I was like, oh, this is what it's going to be like when my kids move out and we can finally do the things we want to do on our Christmas together, and I'm going to get Botox in my balls and stuff, and we're going to go have fun fuck time, and the kids are like, oh, we're here. It's like, oh, you ruined Christmas. I was going to come all over the place.
I don't know that I watched that movie as
What
closely
does,
as you
yeah.
They didn't do that,
What the
but
fuck does Botox in the balls do?
I mean, he got Botox in his face because they
Yeah.
wanted to be young, and they're like, well, we don't have to waste money on getting dinners and stuff, so I went and got Botox, and it's just him smiling and drinking water, just spilling out his face. And
So I thought Reggie's first one, and it would have been on your list somewhere. Y'all, neither one of y'all would say Harry Potter?
I thought about it, but I was like,
I don't feel it as a Christmas.
it is.
Like a
No, it
holiday.
is, but in my books, I don't
I mean,
register.
it's just always
just
played in the
a.
holidays.
I play it for like Halloween, between Halloween and Christmas.
I do autumn and fall with Harry
Fall,
Potter.
yeah, like fall is my vibe for that. 'cause,
Gotcha.
like I always remember either
Now,
watching Harry Potter
their
or
Christmases
reading.
look lit.
I think
Yeah.
their books came out in fall because I
Yeah.
remember getting the books and like I just remember it being like windy and gloomy outside and smelling wet leaves and like I always remember opening the window when I'd read the books. I'm like, yeah, this is perfect, man.
The ambiance.
This is it. I'm in the wizarding world. Reggie, keep the fucking window open. Wait for the fucking owl, stupid. Don't be mad because I'm gonna get mine and you ain't.
Gerald, if you were a wizard,
They'd send a bat.
I would be like, hey,
I'm coming.
I got
with.
this going on. Like,
He needs
fix
me.
it, nigga.
He needs me. I got to go with him.
But
Can I go as your familiar?
It's my familiar. That's your brother. So
What
nigga,
up, bitch?
kick his ass.
how long till I'm the headmaster?
Reggie's just chilling with the other familiars.
Yeah. What's up, Trevor?
Keep your
Slipped out
familiar
again?
in the familiar area. Man, it's some bullshit.
But-
I ain't familiar with none of this. Actually, I am. It's called slavery. That's familiar. We're gonna rise up. You little rat bastard. I know what you are. That's a dude. That's a
I don't
grown
trust
nigga.
him.
Look at the balls on that. Those are human balls on a rat.
But if I were to pick some Christmas movies I enjoy, well, what is it? Just Friends?
Is that the one with?
I think Amy Smart and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Where he's
Fuck.
comes back.
Drop one of mine and add Daddy's Home 2.
Oh, that is
I
a
haven't
good
seen
Christmas
that
movie. Yeah, I like that one.
I do like watching that one around
Shit,
Christmas.
technically you could add Ted as a Christmas movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ted is a Christmas movie.
Because wasn't it on the Christmas Star or something?
Yeah,
that he
the
was
Christmas
on?
Wish on a Star.
So, damn.
Toy Story.
I would watch that one.
Girls Gone Wild Christmas edition.
No,
Watch that one.
So, the Just Friends is a good one. I'm gonna leave that one there.
I don't like any of the fucking Hallmark Christmas movies.
Oh no, those
They're
are
cheesy as fuck. They're fake and not realistic.
There's one that is a cartoon, and we had it when we were younger. It's Annabelle's Wish, and it's like about a little cow,
Oh, okay.
and she like friends with a little deaf girl or something, or the girl has some sort of something going on, or the little boy. It's some sort of small person, and the little cow's wish is to be a reindeer. And so something happens with the little boy. Santa comes, and the cow uses its wish for the little boy or little girl, whatever it is, to help him out, and doesn't get to be a reindeer. And then Santa comes back and lets it be a reindeer.
Okay.
Something like that. That's a good one. The Santa Claus movie, I like the first one. As it got further along, it got less
I
enjoyable.
like the first and second one. And then the TV show wasn't too bad, but the second season of it was better.
I'd say Bad Santa, just because it's got some memories tied with it. That was probably the first R-rated movie I ever watched, and I bet you can't guess where I watched it at.
Your grandparents' house.
No,
Your house?
it's an easy guess.
Kier?
No,
One
I
of
was
your
younger.
uncles? One of your aunts?
No,
Mike.
yeah. We watched it at Mike's house. He's like, "This movie's fucking hilarious. You gotta watch this." And like he was quoting lines and shit. I was like, "God damn, Michael." If I was, I think I'd go with Santa Claus Coming to Town as one of them claymation ones that I did enjoy, though. That's the one with the, and it's mostly because of that one song. I don't know why. It's very catchy.
Which one?
It says, "Put one foot in front of the other."
Of the claymation ones, my favorite one was the New Year's baby one with the big ass ears. And that one had Hermes and the Yeti and I think Heat
I don't think I've
Miser.
ever seen that one.
It's pretty good.
Mr. Heat Miser.
Yep, definitely
Mr.
didn't see that one.
Burn your dick.
The ones that we had was Rudolph, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and Frosty was a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was those two that I remember watching.
There was one movie I hoped had a better premise.
Oh, and the second Rudolph.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. I wanted the grandma to be dead. Not amnesia.
Oh shit! There's a Mary Kate and Ashley movie that takes place during Christmas, and they go to like a Christmas carnival or some shit.
Yeah. Was it Hallmarky?
Kind of. Well, I mean, it's a Mary
Fuck
Kate and Ashley
Hallmark.
movie.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
but I remember that one. That was a pretty decent enough film when I was younger. I watched Christmas movies when I was younger. Now, if you wanted me to give you a list of movies that I would watch during Christmas, The Waterboy,
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds. Oh, Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, that's a Christmas one. Then there's a part during Christmas.
Mr. Deeds. Kick them all off of there. Mr. Deeds 5 times.
I did watch Red One because it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I liked it, and it was good. It was funny. The reindeer were girls.
You know what? I would watch Dear Santa again. Or The one where Jack Black's Satan.
Yeah, that one was good. I liked it.
I enjoyed it. But, yes, is that... Sir, are you all caught up on films? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted from us? Is that what you wanted? Let us know your guys' top 5 Christmas films or any that you think are better than anything on our list.
I guess I have another question. In your families,
Oh, God.
what's one movie that would usually be played
During Christmas?
during Christmas that you guys would usually sit down to watch, or like a show, or hell, even a song that I know you said your dad played a certain song.
Okay.
I guess a Christmas tradition.
Oh, Christmas tradition was Christmas Eve. We would always go pile up in a car and go look at Christmas lights. Drive
was a
around
good one.
the city, look at Christmas lights, listen to the Beach Boys Christmas cassette, and the Alabama Christmas cassette. That's the one that had Thistle-Hair the Christmas Bear on it. The song that he's alluding to was on the radio a couple times, and my dad could never find it, like on a tape or a CD anywhere. Is Leroy the Redneck Reindeer. There's also a song about dashing through the snow in a rusty Chevrolet, and like the fucking
sounds
truck's
familiar.
just falling apart as he's driving.
Yeah,
Big Brown Turd.
that song
No,
does
that's a
sound
Ford.
familiar.
Yeah.
But Christmas tradition was like getting in the car, go see the Christmas lights all together. There used to be like people used to do it a little more too. Like there was one dude in Nampa. His wife was blind, but she could
Make out the
kind of
lights.
see the lights. So he did like fully covered walls. He had huge ass like animatronic fucking Winnie the Pooh playing with Piglet or something. Like all kind. He had like decent amount of land next to his house, and he had like it was like a whole ass
Nice.
little forest thing. And
I
That was kinda
appreciate those houses. I'd never do it, but
No,
there was one
John
that
does.
was fucking
Damn
crazy.
right.
John does. John is
John's one of those
the most
competitive
wholesome of us siblings.
house. Yeah, John is pretty wholesome out of all of us. Like he does
All
those
things considered, I
things.
guess.
Truly.
No, there was one that like 4 or 5 houses did together,
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
and it
That
was
is really
like
cool.
they had I think it was like a cul-de-sac, so they had a like pole in the middle and lights coming off of it towards each house. They had like
That's cool.
Santa Claus in front of one of them, and all this, like there was all kind of shit at those ones.
That's awesome.
But
Okay.
that was a Christmas tradition. As far as Christmas movies that were played, it was either the Santa Claus is coming to town or Rudolph.
The only traditions I can remember is we get to open one present Christmas Eve.
Which was bullshit because they'd usually make us open the goddamn pajamas.
Here you go to sleep, bitch.
And then my mom would always get a fucking wild hair. I want to go to a Christmas Eve service or a Christmas Eve mass. And I feel like it was always at a fucking Catholic church for some reason.
So it was at midnight, man.
So it'd be fucking midnight. We're there for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, why the fuck are we here?
Now we gotta go home and go to bed.
Now that as adults, I like going over to grandma's and pops because we just drink and play Monopoly.
Yeah.
And shit was fun.
Just fuck around. But
And-
Mom
and-
would usually make orange rolls Christmas Day. And we do
That's why I still eat them Christmas morning because of that.
orange rolls Christmas Day, and we'd usually get like hot chocolate and
Sometimes cranberry juice, and I was young and immature and didn't like it.
no, that's busting now.
But
Orange
now
rolls and
I
cranberry
fuck with
juice.
it.
Bussin'.
Cran grape is
And
where I
Then
go.
we'd open gifts and fuck around, get rid of trash, and then I know honestly it wouldn't be much else the rest of the day. It was kind of just like take
chilling.
it easy, chilling. We'd be playing with our shit. And
We didn't have the fancy extravagant dinner.
no, we didn't do no big dinner. It was just
No.
a dinner. Dinner was just dinner. Whatever we.
Yeah, if we did a big dinner, it was like going to my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
And then we did dinner. We did.
I've just been watching videos of people telling their Christmas days and shit, and I'm like,
Honestly, can't remember
I'm
a
damn near not-
distinctive meal for the like I know we'd go to Grandma and Pop's as kids with Mom and
Yeah.
them and open gifts over at their house sometimes, but I can't even remember doing like a dinner. I always feel like Christmas was on a Sunday or some shit. And I had to go to school the next day.
We didn't
I know
go
we
to school the next day.
No, I know. It was
Christmas
because
break.
we had Christmas break, but
I don't remember these weird. I mean, we were young, but even as an adult, I don't remember these weird, like, middle of the goddamn week holidays.
I know it's been weird.
No,
Yeah,
I
Thanksgiving's
don't
been on-
remember
was
it
on a-
either.
Well, Thanksgiving
always
was
on
late.
Thursday, but
This,
it
this
just felt
year.
late. And then this year, Christmas on
A
Wednesday, so it's New Year's on Wednesday.
Well, it fucking clicked for me the year I was working at the call center because that's the first time I worked outside of either a college or manual labor. And so I had to work the next day, and I was like, man, this is bullshit. Like, 24 hours ago, it was Christmas. What the fuck is this? I don't want to talk to people about mattresses.
All their Christmas mattresses.
I just got a new mattress, and I was just wondering.
Can I sleep on it?
And then now that we don't go to Grandma Pop's, my Christmas usually consist of running around to different Christmases.
Being an adult.
Yeah, and then waking up early Christmas morning to orange cinnamon rolls, doing our small Christmas, and then usually going to Portia's dad's. And I like going to Portia's dad's house. He does it up right, and like he's got like a big breakfast, French toast, pancakes, sausage, pancakes, everything. And I love that Portia's dad really likes peanut butter. So like he'll always have peanut butter and bread just with dinner, or in this case breakfast. So I'll put some peanut butter on my French toast and good times. But now I'm Ozempic and I don't eat as much as I used to, so I feel like it's wasted on me.
Jeez. All right, Reggie, you got some. I don't know.
Kinda.
You sent me the question
Yeah.
about the songs.
Yeah.
You got some Christmas song information for us.
So in my trailer, we have a radio. The only time I turn it on is for Christmas music because I don't care for the radio. One night this last week, I was hanging out with Portia. We were talking. I was probably being passive aggressive about some shit in the past. And a song played, and then I was like, damn, I would never want this to happen to me. So I want you to list as many, or I first had two, but then I added a third one. So you can either do between 1 to 3 songs Christmas songs that you would never want to have happen to you. And I got mine right here.
Oh, God.
Because like Christmas is jolly and shit, but there's also a shitload of sad fucking songs or like stupid Hallmark shit. So
That one.
the song in question, and I love this song. I always have, but I always think of it as a Christmas song. Same Old Lang Syne by something Fogelberg. Dan Fogelberg.
The one time beef I got.
No.
No.
It's a musician, goes back to his hometown, runs into his high school sweetie, his ex, and they're talking, and he's excited to see her. She's kind of excited to see him, and then like they want to go to the bar and continue talking about his clothes, so they buy a 6-pack and drink it in her car, and it's like running into an old fling, spending time, and then as she drives off when they're done, he felt that old pain that he used to have when she would drive away when they were together. If anyone knows me, I don't like running into my exes. Like, I can be cordial
now
and
I gotta
talk.
fucking hang out with them. Fuck that shit.
I don't like running into my exes. I don't like being in public because I don't want to run into people I know because I'm not sociable. To an extent. So I would never want that to fucking happen to me because, one, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't get in her car just to chat more and be like, oh, cool, nice seeing you. I got to go. I don't want to be here. Another one. This one is more just because of me. But The Christmas Shoe by
Oh,
New song?
yeah, the one that he's like, he wants to buy these
Can I
shoes
buy
for his mama,
these
please.
shoes? Yeah, no, fuck that. I wouldn't want that to happen
That
to
was
me.
the first one that came to mind to me, too. Like, first of all, little kid, like, Goddamn. Like, shit.
And like,
Can I buy you anything else, man? Like, just shoes? Y'all sound like you're living in the street. You want a hotel
Yeah.
for the night, man? Like, goddamn.
well, like that song, like I won because I am an asshole, but I am empathetic. That would fucking rock me. I'd be like, oh fuck, dude. And two, I really don't be having money like that, so like, I'd be spending money I don't have
Yeah.
to try and make this kid's day, and my ass would have tried to hold it together at the checkout stand.
Yeah, I probably would.
My ass would have cried in the fucking car.
I don't know.
Cried
that I
like
would.
a bitch. I would have.
I don't know about food. I maybe would have cried in the car, but like that's
shoes.
one of the songs that's probably closest to got me
Teary?
tearful. Yeah.
I've teared up a couple times listening to it, and I've noticed the radio doesn't play that song.
Yeah, probably not as often. There's probably a whole lot more of that going on around here.
I haven't heard that song on the radio forever, so I
Nobody's
liked it
shoes
on Spotify.
for my mama, please.
Oh, and I'll never watch the movie.
I didn't know there was a movie. Fuck.
Yeah, there's a movie, and I watched snippets of it, but the mom is the chick from 10th Kingdom. And I was like, no, too close to home. I like her in 10th Kingdom. I don't want to see her die or see that ordeal. And then I added a third song because the radio loves playing this song in its fucking different iterations. Last Christmas by Wham.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very
Fuck
next
that.
day, you gave it away.
Dude, I'd be pissed.
First
Like,
of all,
you could have broke up with me before Christmas.
right? I spent money on your gift, bitch.
And, yeah.
Oh God, never mind.
Yeah.
We're past it. We'll talk about it when we're off air.
I would not want that to happen to me because I am a hopeless romantic who doesn't like showing his emotions.
Shit, that would like.
That would
wouldn't-
crush me.
I wouldn't tell nobody I even liked them ever again.
At least you like us.
I
Jake
wouldn't
does
after
like us.
that.
No.
I wouldn't like nobody.
Fucking break my heart, you're dead to me. People don't understand that.
Is this the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I don't want to be trapped with that fucking orchestra, man.
And then,
Type O negative. Red water.
Is it a Christmas song?
this is one you would never want to happen to you?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that
Christmas
song.
morning.
And
But
then
it's spelled morning like morning.
by de facto, I wouldn't want my grandma got ran over by a reindeer because
You don't want G-Mon. G-Mon would come up swinging. You better watch out, reindeer.
Well, that and like in the song, there's no closure,
Yeah,
and they only assume she got hit by a reindeer. Like
it's true.
I would need answers. But yeah,
Also, where's Santa? If his reindeers are over here murdering people, like, he needs to be liable.
I think they
over
say
his-
that Santa was involved somehow.
He's fucking her.
I think so too.
She was like, I'm
And-
done with you, Santa. I'm going back to my husband. No, you aren't, bitch.
And if that was the case, like I better be on the nice list for the rest of my life. You killed my grandma, man.
Where's my
Taking Santa to
flamethrower,
court,
Santa?
go to court, and it's all just, all right, so we have your whole family on a nice list for the rest of their lives. What else can we do for you?
Put me to the top of the list and add cash to all my gifts.
Yeah, that would probably work. So you don't want to be stuck in Christmas mourning of sadness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I can't think of any other sad Christmas songs.
Blue Christmas.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
Blue Christmas, but
Have a blue Christmas without you.
Would you want to be
Last
stuck
Christmas,
in?
I gave you my heart.
Yeah,
But the
just like that
very
movie.
next day, like I wouldn't want that to happen.
No.
Like I'd hate for like you're having a good ass Christmas, things are going way. Like you spent all this motherfucking money
And time.
It feels fantastic, and then the next day she's like, well, actually,
Well, especially because, like, in that situation, when I think about it,
bitch.
Saucy has joined the chat.
the guy that or the person that gets heartbroken, I bet you he wasn't expecting it. He was
No.
still in love, like
Yeah.
happy, excited. Bam, you ruined it.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're like, I gave you my heart. Like, they probably like, oh, I got you this sweet gift, and we got matching tattoos scheduled for tomorrow, and then you wake up the next day.
Balls.
So I'm going to Cabo with this one bitch, and
Thanks for the gifts.
see ya.
Thanks, though.
Thanks
I'm
for the
gonna
new
re-gift
outfit. But I could sell all this and get some dope skrill.
I mean, would you want to have I'll be home for Christmas?
Oh,
All that added stress of trying to make it home?
Christmas. I'm fine with that. I'll get there eventually.
No, he's wanting to be home by Christmas.
Like, that's
All that
his
extra
goal.
hassle of trying to travel.
Yeah, I'm used to it at this point, dude.
Yeah, you are right. The extent of I'll go anywhere is usually just in the valley, but this year
Walking in a winter wonderland. Don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. Sounds cold.
Actually, what's that one? The rapey one.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold out.
See, I wouldn't want to be the guy in that song who everybody's accusing of like
Yeah.
putting off vibes, because it's literally that's how people flirt.
There's
And-
that point in the song where she's like, say, what's in this drink?
Yeah, but I mean,
Alcohol. Don't worry about it.
that could just 12 days of Christmas. I don't need a bunch of fucking
Look,
birds. What
also,
the fuck am I gonna do
I
with all
wouldn't
these
want that
goddamn
either.
birds?
There's also the point in the song, though, where she's like, I said the answer is no. And he keeps going. I'm like, bro, no means no.
Have you never been with a girl and you want to get down and they're not in the mood, but they like to fucking want you to fucking beg for it and shit? Girls like that shit.
No, I haven't. It's
I
either
have.
we gonna
It's
do it or we're
fucking
not.
annoying.
I ain't gonna run after that shit. We doing it or not. And if you tease my shit, then it's going down. If not, please leave.
I don't need you here.
I just wanted to cuddle. Go cuddle your pillow. Because my dick is hard and it's not going to stop being hard until we handle it. And when we start handling it, it's not going to stop for a while. So it's not cuddle time. You didn't come here to cuddle. You came to get boned down or get the fuck out.
So yeah, the 12 days of Christmas, like some of the stuff's cool. I'll take 5 golden rings, but you keep giving me fucking birds.
Birds and then
So many birds.
so many
of-
people.
Maids of milking.
Yeah,
It's
why?
like, I
why
don't need
do
that many bitches milking. I only have one cow.
Just gonna watch them all milk stuff. There's one that
We got a milking table. Hell yeah. Line them up. Oh, fuck, who's next? Not her. She has rough hands.
where'd it go? Santa Stole My Girlfriend by the Maine.
Santa stole my girlfriend. I would be pissed.
Like, you wake up and you come out in the morning and he's just balls deep in
deep.
your bitch. And she's like, I'm going to stay with Santa in the North Pole now. Like, that's worse than Jesus stole my girlfriend. Because people are like, Santa's not real. He is real and he was fucking my girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend now.
It's Christmas time.
Along those lines, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah, probably don't want that one.
Bitch is out.
Yeah.
You ain't kissing anyone else, and he's married.
I'm telling Dad.
Yeah, I'm snitching, and I would help Dad kick her shit out.
I mean, I think Frosty the Snowman would scare the shit out of me. Like, you bring a snowman to life, he's just dancing around and shit.
Yeah, and you kept it on a snowman? You
I'd
could have
be
done so
startled.
many other things. Like Charmander could be alive right now. I mean, none of us have blow-up dolls, so
For now.
next year.
We're all getting each other blow-up dolls.
I try to keep it kind of light for Christmas, but, oh, shit, the night Santa went crazy. Weird Al.
I mean, I wouldn't want to live through it. Or, like, if I was directly involved, I wouldn't want
Right.
to. But as a,
Bystander.
normal bystander, that should be fuck. Like,
Merkin
damn,
elves
okay.
and shit. Oh, Jesus. All right, y'all.
That night Santa went crazy.
The night Saint Nick went insane. realized he been getting a raw deal. Listen to Christmas songs. Like,
I
you don't have to just
lay
listen
back
to
down
traditional
so
songs.
badly.
I don't think that's a Christmas song.
I just want to lay back down so badly in the worst
Are you saying the
way.
lyrics wrong?
What's that one Owl City
Yeah.
song? This
Christmas
Christmas?
song?
Yeah, the Christmas song. Is that a good one?
It's Christmas and we walk along to strangers with no one to kiss us. On,
I mean, I've lived that before, so I guess it's not too bad. Or
It basically says that they'll spend Christmas together.
oh, okay.
Are you trying to, like... Are you...
You
Like,
won't ever get too far
he's
from
trying
me.
to trigger, lay this down. Didn't it break you down?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Trying to push me over the edge. I might have a mental break, like full-on breakdown. No! It says here wrong.
Actually,
All right, y'all. Have a happy Merry Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. Happy Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Happy Merry Holidays.
and if you're a Jehovah Witness,
Fuck you.
get your priorities straight, mate. Like, why are you gonna
Also,
celebrate
how many
nothing?
people can get into heaven? Leave it in the comments, because I
Yeah, let
keep
us know.
forgetting.
We're curious. Like, we're not hating on you, Jehovah Witness.
I am.
Nick out there.
Reggie's still stuck on that whole holidays thing.
They're not. I am.
But we will remind you to like and share and show your friends on the socials and the podcast. To subscribe, because that's how you know when we post a new one.
Also, interact with us, guys. We've been having quite some more fans and people interacting with our stuff.
It's pretty dope.
It's pretty nice to hear from you guys and see
We
that
like
you guys are
any
actually enjoying
feedback.
what we're doing. I mean, we enjoy
Yeah.
what we're doing, but we're doing it for ourselves, but we're also doing it for you guys. So when you guys let us know, hey,
I wish
love
y'all could
this.
hear this fucking spring that Reggie keeps playing with, because I can hear it.
Luckily, Jake takes care of that.
Also, don't forget, coming the new year, we're going to be switching over to Saturdays for our memberings. It has a new name. We'll tell you later on. Also, for our Season 3 premiere, which will be the first weekend in January. It'll be that first Saturday, I believe the 4th. Will be a live episode on Twitch, so check that out. We will be there, twitching our twings.
On
And
the same lines as Twitch, new year coming out, plenty new games coming out.
we'll do better.
We'll do better.
Holiday
but
season, guys.
like I
You gotta
said,
remember.
it's nice to hear from you guys. So if there's a game that you would enjoy watching us play, if we don't have it, if you guys do show interest in us playing said game, we will see what we can do about.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen, and we'll. If you actually hit something like, "Hey, I'd love to watch you guys play this game," then we will make it fucking happen. We'll make some
calls.
time out to play the game for you guys, but that can only happen with your guys' support. So, like,
Support
share,
us like a jockstrap.
fucking tell your friends and family, hit us up, get some free fucking merch. All you gotta do is share. Shout out.
Interesting to find out that we had listeners in our own house currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
We even let fans stay in our house.
Yeah. You guys fucking talk us up enough and fucking share us up enough. You
let
guys
you sleep.
We'll
the
go
night
to
in
your
the Waffle
house.
Yeah, we'll come stay at your house. No fucking waffle time.
Have some sleepovers. All right, y'all.
I'm sleeping next to your wife, so just be warned.
I think that's all the
I'll
updates
sleep
we
on the
have.
couch.
We'll catch you next time.
No, I'm sleeping next to your wife.
on
Love you
Waffle Time.
guys.
You don't get to watch Cream
Bye.
City Twinkies.